Have you ever wondered how you can make money with your book blog or YouTube channel? Today, I am going to share with you my top tips for making money with a book blog or YouTube. Hey guys, I'm Jessie, and today's video is a little different. It's not a review or recommendations video. It is one that is out there specifically for my bookish content creators and those who want to be bookish content creators to help you with some tips and tricks and just a little bit of insider insight on how to make money with a book blog. I have been blogging for 7 years now. I started with a mom blog, and then a couple years ago I ended up starting this YouTube channel as well as a book blog. So I've been doing it for quite some time, and at one point in my life it was my only income. My full-time income was blogging. Now I actually work for a company where I do their marketing and social media, as well as still maintaining my original blog, this YouTube channel, and my book blog. So while it is a lot of work, I do have a lot of experience in this field. So I wanted to kind of share all of my information and what I know with you. That way you can take that information as you will and see if you want to earn some money with your book blog as well. Obviously, first and foremost is you have to start. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts around it. You have to start by actually creating your website, your YouTube channel, whatever it is that you want to do. I personally would highly recommend having both a YouTube channel and a website, because while YouTube is fantastic, with a website, you actually own it and it is yours and it is not going away. So I recommend that anybody that has a YouTube channel established or is debating, getting into content creating, have their own website, just so you have somewhere else to have your information. And it really, really helps when it comes to things like search and getting found. So it's just something I highly recommend. And if you want more information on actually starting, I do have a blog post that I will link down below, as well as a video that you can watch that talks all about starting a book blog or Booktube channel. So check that out as well. But before we jump into the meat of this video, we are going to thank today's sponsor, Temu. Temu is an online marketplace where you can buy pretty much anything for relatively inexpensive. And if you're looking to monetize your content, Temu has an excellent affiliate program. There are absolutely no specific requirements as far as follower count in order for you to join. You just click on the link and you can join their affiliate program. Once you're in, you will receive your unique link and tracking code that you can share on your website, on your social media, in the description bar of your YouTube channel, wherever you want, with people so that they can get a discount and you get credit for their order. With their affiliate program, you earn up to 20% for every purchase that goes through your unique link. And you also receive $5 for every new user that downloads the Temu app through your link or using your code. And all new users that come in through your link get a $100 coupon bundle plus a 50% discount code on their first order. So go ahead and check out Temu, join their affiliate program, and start earning more with your book blog. One of the top ways to earn money through your book blog or book YouTube channel is through affiliate programs, like the one we just mentioned. There are so many affiliate programs out there. You really just need to dig in and find one that works for you. What an affiliate program is when you join, you get a unique either tracking link or tracking code, sometimes both, and you share products that you absolutely love with your followers. And when they purchase those, then you get a small commission. Those commissions vary depending on the program, but you can make a really good side income with affiliate marketing alone just by having people continuously buy things. This is one of the reasons that I recommend having a book blog as well as your YouTube channel, because blogs are more likely to be searched through Google for things like fantasy books that I want to read. You make up a blog post about top 5 fantasy books and you SEO optimize it, you use affiliate links within that content, and anytime they purchase one of those books, you get a really small commission for it. And it's just kind of on autopilot, which is fantastic. You do the work one time and it just keeps generating. It is very important to always disclose when you have things like affiliate links and sponsorships, things like that within your content, because you definitely don't want to get an FTC violation. I've seen it happen working in this field for as long as I have, and it's not pretty, and they will go after you. So always make sure you are properly disclosing, that it's a commissioned link, an affiliate link, a sponsored post, things like that, because they will put the hammer down, and you definitely don't want that, especially as a small creator. It can really devastate you and your content and everything, because it's some pretty hefty fines for not disclosing. The key to really making money with an affiliate program, though, is to find ones that really match with your content. Whether you're a book blogger or not, whether you're a different kind of content creator, you really just have to find these programs that resonate with you and your audience, products, services that you actually love and use, because your audience can tell if it is something that you've never purchased before or never used before, or, it's just, you want to be sure you're maintaining your authenticity and not just pushing things that have a high commission rate, because it'll be noticeable, I promise. Another way to start earning income with your book blog is by sponsorships, like the one you saw here. And sponsorships are when you work directly with a company and they pay you a set amount for a piece of content. Now, this can be negotiated many different ways, but basically what it is you are creating content for them, about them, and they are paying you for it. And this is really one of the most, lucrative ways, because you can negotiate some really high paying sponsorships from the right companies. It is a common misconception that you need an absolutely massive following in order to make money from sponsorships. It's just not true. When I started out, I thought that as well. And when I started actually generating income from my first blog, I was still relatively small, smaller than this YouTube channel is now. What matters is the quality of your content, and it matters that your audience is engaged and that they match the profile of potential buyers that this company is looking for. And sometimes these companies aren't really looking for the content for your audience. They are looking for user-generated content. And that is when they want your content to use in their marketing. So that really has more to do with your production value and how well you create the content, what it looks like, and that it's user-generated, that they can purchase that from you and run it in their own advertising. Because user-generated content is something that does extremely well. And it is a lot cheaper for the company than going out and hiring a professional production crew to make them an ad for social media. That can cost them tens of thousands of dollars when they can just pay content creator $1,000. And, you win, they win. They're saving money, you're making money. So really it's all in the way you look at it and the way you negotiate it. You have to go in there knowing your worth, knowing what your audience is worth, what your content is worth, what your time is worth, and really negotiating hard with some of these companies, because I guarantee you have to be able to have a tipping point where you're like, no, if I don't get this much, it's not worth it for me and I am gonna walk away, because you can't let them take advantage of you. You can't let these companies, lowball you, because then it just hurts the industry of creators as a whole. And really, we want to make sure that everybody is getting paid what they want, what they deserve, what they need. And these companies do have some money, so don't let them fool you. They have a marketing budget, even if it is a small one. And sponsored posts aren't always going to fall in your lap. I recommend searching out companies you want to work for that fit your niche, finding their contact information, and sending them a pitch email. If you are really serious about wanting to work with these companies and wanting to make money with your content, the worst they can say is no, right? You have to put in the effort. You have to reach out to these companies, put together a pitch. I actually have, I think, some content on my old website where I talk about pitching and the proper way to pitch. You have to make a pitch all about the company, not about you. Yes, they want to know a little bit about your stats and your analytics and why you want to work with them, but mostly they want to know what you can do for them. So definitely make sure you include that in your pitch. Why you are good for them, what you can bring to the table to help them with their marketing. If you can make it about that, then it is definitely going to put you head and shoulders above the rest of these content creators that are sending out pitches that are just like, hey, I want to work with you because I really love your products. I think my audience would love it. And leaving it at that. You definitely want something that makes you set apart from the rest and lets them know that you're serious, that you are a serious business-minded content creator. So now that we've talked about sponsorships and affiliate marketing, we can also talk about making money through ad revenue. And this is going to be the smallest part of your income through blogging or YouTube, but it is a part of your income. So with my blogs, I have one that's on an ad network called Mediavine. And in order to get on Mediavine, your website has to have a certain amount of sessions every single month, and then you apply. And those are those ads that you see like within content or that may be off to the side, things like that. Yes, they do bring in income for the creator at no cost to anybody viewing it other than scrolling on past an ad. There's also programs like Google AdSense, which is what you're going to have here on YouTube. And it's usually like the beginning step of people that just create a website. Because I run Google Ads on my book website because it is not at a volume that is high enough to be on Mediavine. And with these, you generate a very small income, but it's really nice when that starts to come in and you're like, oh, hey, I got this $100, $200 check that I didn't expect to get. That's fantastic. It really does help offset some of the costs of creating your content. Because let's be real, it's not free to create this content. You have to, if you're a book blogger, have the books. You have to run your domain. You have to have a camera, whether that's a camera like I have, whether that's, just your cell phone that you already have anyway. There is some cost that goes into it. And making money through ad revenue, first and foremost, will help offset some of that cost for you. So whether you're big or small or just starting out, I highly recommend you look into those ad networks, especially here on YouTube, Google AdSense. If you can get to that level to monetize, I highly recommend doing it. If you do start a website, which I recommend, start out with Google Ads, and then as your content begins to grow, look into sites like Mediavine and other content advertisers that work with bloggers, because it's a really great way to make some of that passive income. Of course, you can also do things like selling your own products. If you are also a digital creator, you can sell your own products right to your audience. Things like bookmarks, notebooks, t-shirts, merch, things like that. It's really common to sell merch and sell your own products. It is something that you have to really look into because there's multiple ways to do it. You can either do what they call drop shipping, which is where you kind of create it digitally if it's a physical product and you never actually touch the physical product. What it is somebody orders it from you and then it goes to the manufacturer and they ship it and make it directly there and ship it directly to the person. You can also, create the things yourself, buy them, make them, and then ship them out on your own. That is going to be a higher barrier to entry. It's going to cost you more. It is going to be a little bit more time consuming and difficult, but it is actually going to make you more money in the long run if things sell, because you are not paying that middleman a commission in order to create and sell that product basically for you. So you are going to get a higher profit from actually making the stuff yourself, but dropshipping is a much lower barrier to entry, and it is where a lot of people start. You can also sell digital products, so things like digital planners and things along those lines that like bookish people will absolutely love. I know I love me a good planner, a good reading journal, things like that. You can sell printables. So really anything that you can kind of come up with that you can sell and market to your audience is a good thing as long as it fits within your content structure and is beneficial to your audience or something that they want. Another way that you can make money as a bookish content creator is to start a Patreon or a YouTube membership. That is something that I see so many people doing. I did it for a little while, but honestly, I didn't have the time to really dedicate to it, so I stopped because I didn't feel like I could give value to the people that were signing up for my Patreon. So I didn't want to do that. But if you do have the time to dedicate to doing a Patreon or YouTube memberships, that's a really great way to monetize your audience and make money with your book blog. You can do things like running a book club or, special events every single month or every week or whatever it may be for your patrons. I know a lot of people do reading sprints for their patrons, and I think it's fantastic because what people are doing is they're paying for getting behind the curtain, if you will. They're paying for getting more personal access to you as a creator. And I think that's a really fantastic way for people to, monetize their following. And as long as you are giving back something of equal value to your patrons, I think it's fantastic. You really have to think about what you want to do, how to set it apart, how to really add value there, and then just roll with it. Try it. I mean, if it fails, it fails. It's fine. And that's the thing kind of about content creating in general. If it fails, it fails. And that's fine. I've had so many things fail. Just try again. Try something different. Because when you're failing, you're learning, right? It's not going to come easy right at first. And anybody that tells you that making money as a content creator is easy is wrong. They are lying to you. It's not easy. It is time consuming. It is tedious, and it takes a lot of time. But if it's something that you love, it is worth it. So no matter which avenue you decide to go, I think that it's something that you should try. And if you fail, try something different. The final way that I think is really a common way that a lot of bookish content creators make money is to become an author themselves. So many book content creators are also writers, and they end up, publishing their own book, self-publishing or getting a publishing deal. And they utilize their already built-in audience to be like, hey, I wrote this book. I know you'll love it because you love the other books they talk about. And that right there just kind of sets you apart from other, self-published authors, newer authors, because you have that built-in audience already. And it's something where you can actually market your book directly to your own audience. And I think that's a really common way. It's not something I want to do because, I'm not a writer. I love it. I've thought about it in the past. When I was a kid, I used to want to be a writer, right? I wanted to be a writer. But honestly, I don't think it's my forte. I don't think being an actual author is for me. But if it is for you, write your book. Write your book, market your book to your current Booktube or book blog audience, and get it out there because you already have this built-in audience. And it's a great way to, once again, build residual income. Like I said, there are so many different ways in order to make money as a content creator here on Booktube or by creating a book blog. It's something that I think is not bad. I know a lot of people don't like to talk about the fact that creators make money. It's kind of taboo, talking about money, talking about making money, and sharing the information on how we make money. It's like it's just behind this wall and everyone's just trying to get in. But honestly, I've been doing this so long, I am more than willing to share. I will tell you absolutely everything I've done and have been doing and can do, and everything about the inner workings of marketing and influencer marketing and content creating, because I think that the more of us that are out there doing it and treating it as a business, the better it looks on all of us, because we are taken seriously and seen as creators and not just stupid little YouTubers. Because trust me, I've been told to get a real job, which I have a real job. but I've still been told to get a real job. I've been told, you know, all the things like, you know, you're not adding to society and influencers are stupid and you're not really doing anything and it's not work and this and that and the other. And it is very annoying and it is very hard to hear because I know how much work I put into creating and I know the value that I add to not only my audience, but also to the brands that I work with because I take it very seriously and treat it like a business. And honestly, just ignore those people because you know what goes into it. As long as you are working hard and adding value, there is nothing wrong with what you're doing. So I say go ahead and do it. And if you have any other questions, things you want to see, topics you want to talk about kind of in marketing or content creating, book blogging, YouTube, social media, let me know because I would absolutely love to talk about it. And I'm thinking about making this like a whole series. I've been working on some blog content on my website about it. And I actually have an email list and I have a segmented group of creators on that email list who want to learn more about being a creator. And this isn't something I'm charging for. I know so many people are like, and take my course. I ain't got time for that. I don't have time to make a full course. I don't have time to do any of that. I'm not charging for it. It's just like, hey, I'm going to share my tips and tricks and my information with you, things that have worked for me, things that haven't worked for me. So if it's something you're interested in, let me know because I know a lot of my followers also do have other channels. And I know my channel is small, but it's something that I've been doing for quite some time now. And it is proof that you can monetize a small channel. You don't have to have a massive channel in order to monetize. It is definitely a misconception. And I want to blow all the misconceptions out of the water. I want to help other creators make money and be happy with what they're doing, whether that's 20, 30 bucks a week and just like some like small residual income, or whether you want to take it full time and be this creator full time, because like I've said, I've done all of it. So I'm here to help and I'm happy to always talk about it. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I know this got a little off topic and ranty, but hopefully the information was really good and you enjoyed it and you find it useful. So I look forward to talking to you guys next time. Bye.